opposition leader Nelson Chamisa is back on the political stage after taking a 2-year break. He's launched what he calls Agenda 2026, a citizens' movement he says is meant to tackle a deep governance crisis marked by disputed elections, corruption and state capture. Now, speaking over the weekend, Chamisa said he is returning to the dance floor, and he now joins us on the line to talk to us about the next steps. It's very interesting, Nelson, that your choice of words, returning to the dance floor. Thank you for joining us, and a very good afternoon to you.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. And it's good to have you back. A 2-year break, a 2-year hiatus. Why did you choose to, at this particular time, to return to active politics? And what has changed since you stepped away from the Triple C?
Well, what has changed is Zimbabwe has gotten worse. What has changed is that Zimbabwe has been leaderless and rudderless. What has changed is that there's actually been no dance to counter the kind of terrorism, tyranny, dictatorship, and authoritarianism in the country. And my duty as a responsible leader, as a patriotic citizen, is to continue to lead. So, what is inviting me back are the circumstances in our country. Over 5 million Zimbabweans are in the diaspora, and I have a duty to make sure that we find a way, we recreate and reignite hope for the people in the diaspora and also locally who are jobless, young people who are not employed, and of course the majority of people, 49%, who are in abject poverty, extreme poverty, according to the World Bank's latest reports. So those are the issues that are inviting me and attracting me to playing that pivotal role.
How confident are you that Zimbabweans still see you as the main alternative to the current leadership?
It's not about me, it's about them, it's about the citizens. They are the ones who have demanded me to come back. And of course, who am I to resist a calling? This is not a career, it's a calling. People want authentic leadership, and you can't replace an authentic leader. You can't replace an authentic alternative. We represent that authenticity, and that is why I'm there. And I'm very confident, I'm happy that we'll be able to defeat this dictatorship, as we have always done. 2018, we defeated Mr. Mnangagwa. 2023, we defeated Mr. Mnangagwa, and they to resort to other tomfoolery antics, and do whatever they did. But you can never defeat a people who are determined, and you can never delay a time whose moment has come, an idea whose opportunity is supposed to kick in. So I have no doubt in my mind that they will try these pillar to post tactics, antics, but those stratagems are not going to work. The people are determined, the citizens are determined, and we will have Zimbabwe changed and changed for good.
What exactly is Agenda 2026? Is it a political party, a civic movement, or a precursor to an electoral vehicle? And how will it be structured and governed? Just take us into your confidence.
Thank you very much. Actually, just to give you a context, what has defeated our continent is the fact that we deify and almost honor strong men as opposed to strong institutions, big men instead of the big ideas. We must move to being a continent of ideas, nations that are pivoted on thought and conversations. So, Agenda 2026 is a humble idea that is being placed on the table to say, if we are to move forward as a people, let's talk about issues. And I've raised 5 critical issues that are emerging from the people, that are being raised by ordinary citizens of Zimbabwe to address the quotidian concerns of the masses, that is, issues in communities, poverty, economic underperformance, issues of making sure that the social infrastructure is reestablished. We're reimagining Zimbabwe. Those are the issues being raised. So agenda is our humble proposal in terms of locating exit points to the crisis we are facing. This is our answer. Our answer is to make sure that we have a new national consensus. We have a conversation as a people. Our answer is to make sure that we are able to provide that unit of action, unit of force, unit of direction as a people, get together together. Our answer is to make sure that we engage the diplomatic circles within the region. SADC condemned the election in Zimbabwe. The disputed 2023 election has not been resolved. We can't go back to another election before we resolve the vicious nature of our cycles where we go back to the same position all over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
We become a burden to South Africa, we become a burden to Botswana, we become a burden to Mozambique, our neighboring countries, with Zimbabweans going there. That is what we must correct.
Nelson, we have run out of time. Thank you so much for joining us on Africa Update, and hopefully we'll be able to speak to you soon and continue this conversation.
My pleasure. God bless you.
Thank you, and to you too. That's Zimbabwe's former opposition leader, Nelson Chamisa, who has stepped back onto the political dance floor.
Você é fluente